go. Good afternoon, St. Gabriel's family. I am here with Clyde, the one and only Clyde, who has been the groundsman, the man who takes care of all of the school, who takes care of all of the extra work, who makes sure the school is looking clean and crisp over a long, long period of time. And I can tell you that Clyde goes way beyond just being that groundsman position. You know, I have a story that we'll get into when we get into this conversation a little more, but I have so much respect for you, Clyde, because you're a man that when you go there every single day, I've never been to St. Gabriel's and not seen you there at work, on time, doing your thing, brother. So just a real quick thing, I want you to introduce yourself, who you are, and before we get into the St. Gabriel's vibe, just let me know who is Clyde and a little background about you outside of St. Gabriel's.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Clyde Hunt. I'm a father of 3. Husband, of 1.
That's good.
That's easy, right? All right. Little about me is I'm just a down to earth person. I just to me that thing. You can ask me anything, I will answer you accordingly. But I love football. Not so much cricket, but we'll still watch the cricket. We have to watch Live because we might miss all that things. So anything that is challenging, I love.
Awesome, brother. So you like sports and culture, and you're a family man. That's what I get from your vibe, yeah? Yeah, man.
And a church man.
And a church man. Even better, brother. Even better. Give thanks to the Lord, right? In these times.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But I would say, Clyde, that I know that my older boys are now 21 and 22, and you have been there for a while because you were there for the entire time that they were there. I remember one time, Clyde, that the school flooded. There were 2 days that I remember in particular. One was the day of the earthquake that we had back in the day when the children were terrified, and that's the only kind of major tremor/earthquake Barbados ever had. And I remember when I went to school that you had all the kids there keeping them calm and letting know everything would be okay, because it happened smack in the middle of the school day. And then the second one,
yeah,
you remember that, right? But the second was correct. But the second was even more impressive was when the school had flooded totally, and we had maybe 2 feet of water throughout the entire school. And I came to collect my boys, and you told me, "Don't worry, man, I can get them." And you went out with your boots and went to the classroom and brought one at a time out on your back to make sure that they can get through that rain and that the parents didn't have to go through that rainwater. And I will never forget that, brother, because you really went way beyond. That's a sentiment of who you are every day. So tell me about you. That's who you are, brother. So tell me about you and your St. Gabriel's journey, a little bit about it, man. I'm very intrigued.
Well, my St. Gabriel's journey started 21 years ago. 5 years before that. Spent about 5 years here as the groundsman filling in. Leave for 5. Came back now. This is 21 years going to 22. And so far it wasn't so bad. I enjoy it. Love seeing the kids. But yet we still pull them up. Some parents won't like it, but as I tell them, if I pull you up and you want to bring your parents, they can tell you the same thing. It's up to them to hate me or like me. But that's just it.
Fair enough. I can respect that, man. And you've always been a fair man. And I think you've always had a great connection with the kids as well, man. So in terms of being there for 21 years, what are some of the memories that you would think, 1 or 2 memories? I just pulled 2 on my pocket just now, but what are some of the memories that you think stand out most about St. Gabriel's to you?
I love the sport. That just be fun, setting up and everything, what they say, everything going. Yeah, that's me comfortably happy. Fears, yes. That was a major role. That was a real challenging one. But once it get going, I feel happy.
Excellent, man, excellent. And speaking of that, I know when COVID came around that there was a major scenario where we had to have, phased schooling, and we had to have the kids picked up in vehicles that's never been done before outside and so on. And I can tell you, you are one of the real soldiers at the school. You and Miss Steele and a handful of others, right? Or Miss Warren and so on, were the ones that really I saw every single day out there, but especially you out there in the hot sun or the rain or regardless of the weather, just making sure that the program ran smoothly. And you did an incredible job, man. So tell me a bit about that and readjusting to COVID, and how did you manage to just find the strength to deal with that element of it?
Well, that is how personally I think as I go. So just trying to say I can do this and do that. It was a bit challenging, but on the move, the brain keep working all the time. So I think as I move, once I working, I'm thinking. So it was easy to see where the little downfalls was and sort of get them in place and all that. So everything started to run smooth. Once it started to run smooth, everything was good.
Great, man. I see you thinking on your feet several days. You had to move a couple of cones and let a parent or two come through the cones when in the wrong lane and all these things, but you were already thinking on your feet, man.
Correct. Because you always got to be thinking. You can't just be playing, but it's a learning process. So within the learning, you always always got to be going. You always got to be thinking and still looking for the safest way for the children, and not only about you, because it ain't about you no more, it's about the children. So I got to end up putting myself in children's shoes, whereas I can see once they're happy, they're happy.
Nice, man. And I know also I've been hearing about a lot of the preparation for the school to become, fully prepared for when the kids get back to school. And I know that you've been playing a major role. People don't know about Clyde, but I know through the grapevine you've been playing a major role in also getting us prepared. So tell us a bit about that, Clyde, because again, it's a huge undertaking and you're stepping up to play again.
Well, to say much about that, this variant now give it a bit more challenging because you gotta go back to 6 weeks now instead of way as you was working with 3 weeks. Maybe first I remember you were working with 6 weeks, then it changed and come to 6 to 3. And now you gotta go back to 3 feet. So the 3 feet is a bit more challenging to work with than the 3 feet. Because you're still trying to steadily get in as much children. You can't get in everybody, but try to get in as much children as possible to try to make everybody comfortable, which is hard. You understand? So the thing doing all that is making sure that all the classrooms ready, the grounds ready, so that when we get the okay, we hit the ball from rolling.
Excellent, man. Well, Clyde, my brother, all I gotta say is thank you for all the years, for all the support, for keeping the school look good. If you wanna know why St. Gabriel's look so good, it's because of this gentleman right here and his team, Clyde. He's led a tremendous team.
And staff. And auxiliary staff.
Absolutely. Got to big up the whole staff. And I will get to them. Don't worry, I interviewing everybody. Nobody ain't getting left out. Right? By coming to you first, brother. Because I know you Clyde and I've known you for a long time. And every time I see you, you give me that positive vibe, that great energy, brother. So I just wanted to end, man, by just telling me, why you love St. Gabriel's. And just saying my name is Clyde and I love St. Gabriel's. Tell me why you love St. Gabriel's School.
Well, it was one of the first schools I really worked at. Okay? I work at pizza in others, but not as much as I work in at St. Gabriel's. Just like go in, come and visit. So doing that, I start to get a love of the school. And as I said from the beginning, because I love sport, I love to see children playing and I love to sit down watching it to go around. And as I even get involved, I go and play. And that part of brought me a little bit more closer to them. But I'm very strict at discipline. I'm old school, not old school in me. So, but truthfully, I love it. I love what I do.
Incredible, man.
I love what I do.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. And it's interesting you mentioned the sports because St. Gabriel's over the years has really excelled in sport. Cricket, football, and now in track. We're really seeing some of our youngsters coming out in track. And even Zay Maloney, he didn't learn at St. Gabriel's, but he got his spirit at St. Gabriel's, how to race them cars and win. So it's not about St. Gabriel's that makes us winners in sport. So thank you for the support, brother.
Thank you too. My name is Clyde, and I'm a St. Gabriel's family.
Boom.
I see you. Stay safe.
Clyde, I want you to big up yourself, brother. Thank you for being family. Thank you for the conversation. And everybody out there, this gentleman, Clyde, he really, really, really loves St. Gabriel's. And we thank you for everything you've done and continue to do, brother. Stay safe. And again, big up yourself, Clyde. I love St. Gabriel's too. Yeah?
I love St. Gabriel's.
To the world, brother. We'll be in touch, man. Take care soon. I'll see you in the schoolyard shortly, brother.
All right, stay safe.
All right, blessings, buddy. Stay safe, man. Respect.
This is the St. Gabriel song, and we sing it proud and strong. We are one family. Every culture, every race, we all have an equal space, and we live in unity. It's unity every day, that is the St. Gabriel's way. You and me in unity is strength. In the class and when we play, it's unity every day. You and me in unity is strength. In unity, oh.